There was a pretty 8-year-old girl who was checking out a store with her mother, and she saw a plastic pearl necklace. The girl wanted that necklace, and she asked her mother if she would buy it for her. But mother said, "Well, it's a pretty necklace, but it costs an awful lot of money. I will buy you the necklace provided when we get home. You can clean up your room and your bed, okay?" So she agreed, and her mother bought the pearl necklace for her. And when they went home, the little girl kept her promise. How she loved those pearls! She wore them everywhere to school, bed, and even when she went out with her mother, and she was very happy with it. The only time she wasn't wearing them was when she was taking bath, and her mother had told her that they would turn her a neck green if she takes bath with that necklace. So she removed when she was taking bath. She had a very loving daddy, and when she went to bed, he would get up for his favorite chair every night and read her a nice story. So one night, when he finished the story, he asked her, "Do you love me?" "Oh, yes, daddy. You know I love you," the little girl said. "Well, then give me your pearls," daddy said. "Oh, daddy, please don't. Not my pearls," he said. But you can have this Barbie, my favorite doll. Remember her? You gave her to me last year for my birthday, my dear daddy. And you can have a tea party too. And oh no, darling. The father said. "That's okay." Her father brushed her cheek with a kiss and said goodnight. A week later, her father once again asked her after the story, "Do you love me?" Then the girl said, "Oh, yes, daddy, you know how much I love you." "Well, then give me your pearls." "Oh, daddy, not my pearls, but you can have these colored ribbons and another Barbie doll. Do you remember her? She's my favorite. Her hair is so soft and you can play with it and braid it also. You can have both, daddy." "No, that's okay," her father said and brushed her cheek again with a kiss. "God bless you, sweet dreams." Several days later, when her father came in to read her a story, she was sitting on the bed and her lips were trembling. "Here, daddy," she said. She said out, took out her tiny hand, and see, she opened, and her with her beloved pearl necklace was inside, and she let it slip into the father's hand. "You can have the necklace, daddy." She said it with tears in her eyes. With one hand, uh, her father held the plastic purse, and with the other hand, he pulled out his packet, a blue velvet box. Instead, the box were real, genuine, beautiful pearls, and he gave them to her. The little girl was completely stunned at the beautiful pearl necklace and was overjoyed. He had them all along, and he was also waiting for her to give up the cheap stuff so he could give her the real thing. So, what is that we would like to take away from this story? So, this is the same with our Almighty. The Almighty is waiting for us to give up all. I mean, He wanted us to give up all cheap things in our lives so that He can give us the beautiful treasure. But we have to give up our desires first. Sometimes it is so hard to see what God has in the other hand, but we must believe that God will never take away anything without giving us in return something precious in its place. That is the belief and the trust we need to have on the Almighty. And I will give you what you want so that one day you will want what I really want you to give me. This is a very eye opening incident which I have heard, and it's really true to say we are clinging ourselves with the cheap things in our life that does not have much of value, and we miss to recognize the important gifts given by the Almighty. Stay blessed.